Hello there everyone, it's Friday, and sorry, it's Monday, and you know what that means. Welcome along to episode number 89 of our F1 Manager 24 career mode here on Chaseliner to Glory. And if you have not yet liked, commented, subscribed, turned on them post notifications to let you know when a new episode drops on this video channel, you're missing out. Because as a wise man once said, we've got a banger that's so big. It's so big that I whipped it out, slapped it down on the table. It was not as big as the lead that we've got against McLaren in the Constructors' Championship. That's how big of a banger it is. Red Bull are in P3, then come Aston Martin, RB, Haas, Williams, kicks out Mercedes, Ferrari, and Alpine bringing up the rear. I'm pretty sure if you add all of their points, they don't come to Team Chaseliner's points this season. I'm pretty sure of that. And I want to say I'm absolutely confident on that. In the Drivers' Championship, Theo leads by 9 points over Antonelli, then comes Sainz, Verstappen, Magnussen, Ocon, Norris, Piastri, Gasly, and Guan Yu Zhou, bringing up the rear after his podium in the British Grand Prix. And Team Chaseliner are whipping everyone in the pit lane challenge, and just for good measure, the girls are slaying in the F3 Championship. Oot is going to be in the F2 Championship next year, and she's going to dominate that one just for good measure. Anyway, our car should be brilliant around Hungary. Well, I say should be. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, maybe. We'll see. Alright then, I'm hoping these first two sessions are a formality because our car is so good in low speed at the moment. On to Q1, and we have no soft tyres available. We have practically rinsed our soft tyres. So the idea is we want to set our fast lap now and then make sure we have a set, because if we don't have sets then we're going to be in a lot of trouble. And we've got to make sure that nobody gets in the way then. Well, when I say, I say nobody gets in the way, we may have somebody get in the way. Oh no, we're going to be fine. We're going to be absolutely fine. Out to the final corner comes Theo Pourchaire, your current championship leader. And Theo sets a 13.6 with Antonelli setting only about a tenth slower. So he's actually done rather well there.
Stay tight on that delta.
He's done rather well there. If we can get through on that time, that will satisfy me greatly. And when I say satisfy me greatly, what I mean to say is it needs to satisfy me, because if it doesn't, then I'm not going to be very happy. And I mean I'm not going to be very happy. Everyone seems to be going... Oh no, Verstappen has set a 13.4. That might be a car to keep an eye on. That McLaren is pretty good at low speed. Mind you, we are due... Oh, Norris is now stuck in there. We are due a stinker. We're due a stinker. Because we have had... What? We've been dominant. We've been winning races since... China? Yeah, China. We've won every race, sprints included, since China. We've only lost 2 races this season. That's at Saudi Arabia and Australia. So we're due a stinker. And if it's going to happen anywhere, it may happen here. But we'll have to wait and see what is said. But Verstappen fastest of anyone in the first session. That's good. That's good enough for me. And out of that session, we do lose George Russell, Judas Lawson, Hollywood Lance Stroll, Felipe Drugovich, Alex Albon, and Yubu Uwasa. And with that, we're going to move on to Q2 and see if we can go further. Alright, I hope this session coming up is a formality as well. Let's move on to Q2. And I think what we might do is we might try and qualify on the older tyres. Try and get that sorted, because that might be an idea. I say that might be an idea, it might not be an idea at the same time. Let's see. Yeah, they're still good. They're still good for a lap or two. If we can set around about the time we set in Q1, which is around that, what, 13.4 area? Or not 13.4. Was it a 13.4? Was it a 13.6? It was one of them two. It was 13.6, that's what it was. If we can set around that area... Oh, no. Well, at least people are getting out the way. Pourchaire is flying. Theo Pourchaire out to the final corner. Let's see what he does for this lap. It's going to be a 13.2. And Antonelli does a 13.4. I think that might be alright. I think that might be good. I think that might be good. Yeah, I'm confident with that. I'm gonna stick on that 13-2 because they haven't gone faster than that. Yellow flag, their Bottas has binned it. The downfall of Valtteri Bottas from season 3 needs to be examined, unless it's just him getting older with age. Because Kevin Magnussen in the same car is outperforming, and I think Kevin Magnussen's at least 2-3 ratings lower than Valtteri Bottas. It seems to be the same though with our team, because Antonelli's 88 rated, Pourchaire's 95 rated, he's 7 points lower, but he's only 8 points slower in the championship. Makes sense of that. It just seems to be constant back and forth, back and forth, back and forth between the two. And I love it. I absolutely love it. Anyway, we are through. That is all that mattered. Theo the fastest in that session. Pourchaire is starting to lay down his mark. Oscar Piastri only just made it. Logan Sargent through in the Alpine. And we lose Sergio Jerez, Ricardo Zhou, Tsunoda, Bottas and Pierre Gasly from the session. There's another driver we need to talk about with downfalls from Season 3. Pierre Gasly. On to Q3. Alright folks, it's money time. If we can save 2 sets... Oh, can we save 2 sets? I think we can. Well, that set is useless. We can save 2 sets here for the race. And ideally, I'd love to save 2 sets for the race, because then we can probably go hard, hard, soft, soft. Or should we go hard, soft for the memes? Should we go hard, soft for the memes and see what happens? Everyone is begging for that now, aren't you? You're begging for a hard, soft, and I'm not going to give it you. I'm not going to give it you. Right. Piastri fastest, the 13.5. That's beatable, because we know Teo's done a 13 flat. Yellow flag flying, it's somebody's out lap. It's one of the 2 that are out at the moment. It's either Ocon or Piastri. Who's your money on? Oh, it's Hamilton. I didn't see Hamilton go out. It must have been an out lap.
Let's have a
Oh,
look
it's
at the
down
action.
over
It's all
here.
the final
Okay.
corner.
So that's going to ruin Hamilton's lap then. See you
There's
later.
the lockup. And they'll need to be mindful
It's any
of
one
the
day he's
effect
retiring
that
at the
that
end
had
of
on the
this
tyres.
season, is Lewis Hamilton. I don't think it's a wonder that he's retiring anyway. Nose cone cam for Kimi Antonelli here at the Hungaroring. As long as no one gets in the way, we should be absolutely fine. But we'll have to wait and see. Anyway, coming out of the final corner, here we go, down the only meaningful long straight here at the Hungaroring to make a pass, and I mean the only meaningful one. As we go into turn 1, there is a car that's dawdling at the moment. I think it's Kevin Magnussen in the Aston Martin. It looked like K-Mag in the Aston Martin. Now continuing down the hill into turn 2, and then when you get through turn 3, you go into a sort of dip, and now you go back up the hill to the top of the circuit here at turn 4. No, don't lift. You throw it in and you hope it sticks as Antonelli goes purple in the middle in the first sector. Through turn 5, hook the curve up nicely and through into turn 6. Then you come to the chicane at turn 7 and turn 8. And this is where our car is absolutely lethal, because the low speed downforce on this car is brilliant as you go through 8, 9, 10 is enough in corner 11. You click it down to gear, throw it in and hope it sticks. Antonelli goes green. The 2 greens here. Who's gone fastest in the middle sector? That'd be interesting to know. We got a car dawdling here. Who is this car that's dawdling? It's blocking everyone. I don't know who it is, but he's absolutely might not be blocking too much, but we'll soon see. It's the back end of a bloody... Oh, it's a bloody McLaren. Of course it is. Fuck you. Take that. Now block his lap. Block his lap. It was bloody Carlos Sainz. Block his lap.
That's currently put you P1. Okay, cool the tyres and we will pop.
Antonelli on pole.
Yep.
Carlos Sainz got everything he deserved and then some. If anyone has a problem with that, come see me after the bloody race. But Antonelli on pole. And by a good distance as well. A couple of attempts to Oscar Piastri. It's going to make the first corner very interesting if we go the way that we want to go in this race. Alright then folks, on to the race strategy, and well. something very different out there today. Theo's going to be doing a free stop, but he's going to be going maximum push, starting on the hards, then go medium, medium, soft at the end. But look at poor Antonelli. Antonelli will be able to do this on 2 hards and then a medium at the end. So this could get interesting. I mean, at the moment, I would say it's advantage Antonelli, because if Pourchaire stays P8 around that area, he's going to lose the championship lead to Antonelli, and then Antonelli's in the driving seat. And heading towards Belgium, Holland, and Italy, that might be bad news for young Master Pourchaire. Anyway, without too much further ado and enough natter from me, let's go get onto the Hungarian Grand Prix.
Well then, it's not long until we get started here, and we should be in for a tightly contested race. We look now to Esteban Ocon, who's clearly ready and raring to go.
That's a really strong starting position for them in P5. They just need to keep it clean and sensible in the race.
This should certainly be a good one, folks. And here we go, with the Hungarian Grand Prix. And it's lights out, and away we go.
Alright then folks, it is time to party. And I'm going to do an apology now. Because you never know, it may happen, it may not. We are expecting the council today. At some point during one of these recordings that I'm doing for one of the races, either today or in the next 2-3 weeks. If you hear a lot of banging, it's them just fixing the toilet seat. So apologies in advance if you hear it during this or any of the videos leading up to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. I'm hoping you don't, and I'm hoping that they'll come between recordings and they'll do it between recordings. But if it happens between recordings, I apologise sincerely in advance. But yeah, we are not leading this race like I thought we would be, but we are keeping in touch with Lando Norris. Also, I am dealing with a back issue at the moment. I think I've pulled a muscle somewhere under my right shoulder blade, and every time I either bend forward or either straighten it up, it hurts like mad. And I mean it hurts like mad.
DRS has been enabled.
Somehow Lando has pulled out a 1.6 second lead over Antonelli. That is not what we expected and not what we needed, but it's fine. We're going to set, mind you, we're on the hard tyres. Oh yes, shove Ocon out there, Kimi.
Behind.
Shove him out there and show him what it's all about, but let's just get on with the race and hopefully we'll catch up to him and we'll pass him eventually. And Verstappen decides, nope, hold my beer, we're coming past you now. How did Verstappen get into 3rd place? Unless he was right behind Ocon. He may have been right behind Ocon. That's the problem with the Hungaroring being a one-track passing place. Oh, you've shoved us out onto the thingy, have you? Okay, we see you there, Max. We see you. There you are. We're going to show you how it's done now.
Turn 1.
Except
It's
we're going to
there
go
for
around
the
the
taking.
outside of you. One thing I have noticed is Theo has not made much forward
that's
motion
second
towards
place now.
Kimi here. Theo is still languishing down in P7. Not for longer, he's now overtaken Kevin Magnussen. Traditional pass down the front straight, stick it in there, and thank you very much, goodbye, God bless. That is how the pass is actually done. Those in a McLaren might want to take notice, as now Theo's on the move. Theo is on the move now. He's now going to go around the outside of the Red Bull, show it how it's done. That's the problem with going on these soft tyres. I think you've got to go with something a little more durable. And the hard tyre is certainly very durable as Antonelli takes the race lead. And that's also the problem with the Hungaroring, with it only being a one passing place track. Don't get me wrong, very old school, and we like it very much. But it needs more passing opportunities, as Perez has decided Turn 8 needs more track limits to it.
Now this is
Let's
what
see
happened as they
his
took
invention
turn
of
eight.
turn 8.
Oh, and they need to be watching those track limits. Really?
And turn
they
9,
must
to be
careful.
fair. He ran a few curves there, did Sergio Jerez, as Theo goes up into P3. Look at this, the greatest of ease. The greatest of ease, man. Nothing is going to stop him. That's what we like to see.
Let's
Pourchaire
take a closer
now
look.
overtakes Norris into
Here we
P2
go,
now.
heading into turn 1.
So the moment I
there.
start bitching at Theo not marching forward, Theo starts waking up and
the
moving
overtake is
forward.
made.
Isn't that always the way with some of these videos? Oh, yellow flag. Oh, I thought that was going to be a safety. Oh, another yellow flag. Oh, virtual safety car. Just a red flag.
Okay, red
Oh,
flag, red
that's
flag.
massive. Oh, red flag, that's massive. That has got
Right,
to be... Who
taking
do we
the
thank
second
for
corner.
this one? George Russell. Nicely done,
Really
George.
unable to take
Nicely
evasive
done.
action. I imagine their confidence will have taken a knock.
All part of the game plan for George Russell. Bring the red flag out so Chaseliner get 3 stops off these hard tyres onto the mediums. Yeah, they're all acting over there. That's the greatest piece of acting you're ever going to see in your life, because look what we're about to do now. Or as Taylor Swift once sang, "Ooh, look what you made me do. Look what you made me do. Look what you made me look at." Everyone is getting fresh tyres. Everyone is getting fresh tyres. I want those guys to go on the hard tyres right now. I want those guys to go on the
After
hard
a
tyres
pause in
right
this
now.
race, we are all
I'm looking
set
down. I see hard
and
tyres
ready
on
once
some
more.
one car, definitely. I think I see mediums on the other McLaren.
It's lights out.
Right,
And
let's just
away we go.
make sure we go
Press
deploy
hold the
with
overtake.
that. Also saves us a nice chunk of fuel as well, which is Russell's been given a penalty. Poor George. What is it? Just a 5-second penalty. Oh no, that's right. Kimi's on hards and Antonelli's on mediums, isn't it? But I'm about to start hiccuping there. Pourchaire's got to make one more stop. How is Esteban Ocon P3? Can somebody explain to me how Esteban Ocon is P3? What's that R? Don't you think it says a lot for that RB? Right? And I know I call him Judas Lawson because he turned his back on us in favour of other teams, right? Kimi Antonelli could be Liam Lawson right now. Think about that. I want you to all think about that, okay? Kimi Antonelli could be Liam Lawson if he had decided to stay. He didn't want to stay, and that's absolutely fine. If he wants to go, he can go. He's Judas Lawson. But what does it say that Judas Lawson is P19 at the moment and Esteban Ocon is P3? You tell me, all of you tell me that's the car right now. You tell me that's the car. Because if it was the
And here
car,
we've got a yellow
as
flag.
Tsunoda bins it in turn 2, Judas Lawson would be down where Ocon is. Sorry, up where Ocon is. Or Ocon would be down where Judas Lawson is. That is not the car. And I'm not going to hear any more slander. Anyway, we didn't have anything happen for that stint. Theo now coming in for his first stop. Yeah, you all saw what happened. What do we think? Do we think I'm going to get all 14? Is it
Just watch
14
the
or is
white
it?
line. Exit.
I think it is 14, isn't it? Hungary. You're about to see me do some complicated maths, and I might do it while Kimi comes in for his stop in a minute. Hungary, Belgium, Holland,
Currently
Italy,
P9.
Azerbaijan,
Now the
Singapore.
Ferrari's involved in
As
this
we got a
one.
crash involving multiple cars. It's Iwasa and I think that's Bottas. Whoops, excuse you. Singapore, Kota, Mexico, Brazil, Vegas, Qatar, Abu Dhabi. So it's actually 15. It's actually 15. Do we think we can get all 15 of them done today?
crash here.
As Pourchaire overtakes Sergio
We're
Jerez.
watching the action closely here.
I'd say it's doable, definitely.
It's certainly
Considering I did
inviting.
16 clips of similar length the other
That
day,
takes them to 7th
and
place.
was it 10 Lego and 10 Lego?
VSC.
Oh, virtual safety. Oh my god.
Keep those
Oh,
positive.
this is perfect. Oh my
There's a
god,
yellow
this is
flag
perfect.
Now
Oh,
we're down
Judas
at turn
Lawson,
9.
thank you very much. Where's he going to bin it? Turn
Ends
9.
up
See
making
ya.
contact with the barrier.
Oh.
Now their confidence will have taken a hit with that.
You are stupid. You are
Clearly
stupid.
they're not what everyone in the garage would have wanted to see.
Yeah, not what everyone wants to see, but oh my god. Virtual safety car, and I think it was around the time Kimi was coming in for his stop. You know what, why not? It's in his window. I'm going to go 2 softs here on Kimi. I'm going to change the strategy and go 2 softs on Kimi. It's a free stop as well. He's going to come out behind. Who's he going to come out behind here? There's Verstappen. He's going to come out behind Verstappen. He might come out behind Lando Norris here. There's a big gap between Lando Norris and Oscar Piastri. As the Angels do a 2.059. Angels not on it today.
Debris on track.
Mind you, the way I look at that is, they don't really need to do much. He might come out in front of Norris here. It's just behind Norris. That's brilliant. And they've all got another stop as Antonelli now. We're
Okay,
back to racing
so
again, and
heading into
Antonelli is
turn
past
1
Norris.
here. Can
I
they
think they're
squeeze
playing the
by?
long game here with their hard tyres, and they're
And
about to
that's
meet
second
someone with
place
soft
now.
tyres who's bending them over, spanking them, and giving them everything else in between.
Pit lane.
Okay, it is time for Theo's second stop. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Antonelli has such a gap, right? Has such a gap that I think he can make his pit stop as Theo. That's Theo off for the rest of the race.
So be exiting
In
into traffic.
fact, they've saved all their fuel as well. We're going to go super push mode in a second. And I mean super push mode. I don't think actually he can push on these tyres. I think he's got to keep them in check. Yeah, he's got to keep them in
currently
check. But we're going to
P5.
go aggressive on the warm-up as
Right then,
Pourchaire
let's take a
overtakes
look
Norris.
Now we're watching the action closely.
Go
here.
aggressive on the warm-up. Get him heated up
decide to give it a
nicely. And then we are all good
And the
to
overtake
the
is
end.
made.
That's a good question I've just seen on YouTube as Pourchaire overtakes Ocon. Why did Manchester never get an underground? They ended up with a light rail system. It's a great question. One that also needs to be asked as well, if you don't mind me saying so. Okay, time for Antonelli to get off these softs and get on a brand new pair. Verstappen is 20 seconds. If he can come out in front of Verstappen, and Verstappen is just coming through turn 13 now with Theo right behind him. Angels have not been on the game today. No traffic when you exit. Are you telling me that we have pulled Antonelli right out
Push.
into the money zone?
Press.
We
Overtake.
didn't do that, surely. Oh, what a stop! Well, that is
P1.
GG's. As
Let's take a look
Pourchaire
at-
overtakes Verstappen. That, ladies and
Now, this
gentlemen,
was at
is
turn
G
1.
to the G.
There's the opening.
And if Theo gets away from Verstappen, that is the easiest 1-2 you are ever going to see in your entire life. That is why, as Sargent has a puncture. Oh, and that's at the top of the circuit. That's a horrible place to have a puncture. Really horrible place to have a puncture. Oh, Ricciardo's got a puncture too. Oh, and this is a worse place. That's a worse place. He's got to do a whole lap before he gets back to the pits. Okay, final lap of the Grand Prix. Antonelli has the fastest lap of the race as well. Kimi Antonelli has been in a class of 1 today. And when I say a class of 1, what I mean is, yeah, the proverbial class of 1. Excuse me. I'll be getting my hot chocolate down me in a second between Grand Prix. Because why wouldn't you get hot chocolate down you? Also, I've got to make sure I'm packed for tomorrow. Because I have a nice little trip planned for the next couple of days. And then I'm back next week and we record some more. Which is useful. In fact, if I am correct and I get it all done today, I will be all recorded and take me right up to my little break that I'm planning for my birthday, and also for a couple of weeks after that. I'm going to have a lot of content ready on the channel. But out of the final corner, Andrea, Kimi, Antonelli. He wins the Hungarian Grand Prix. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's P1. That is P1. Get in there. I think Theo's just crossed the line to take second place. But your winner at the Hungarian Grand Prix, Andrea, Kimi, Antonelli. Grazie ragazzi. Forza Antonelli. Forza Antonelli.
Well, it was never
we are
certain,
coming up to the start of the F1 season as well. It's not too far away as the Bahrain Grand Prix. Are we going to see Kimi Antonelli win the Bahrain Grand Prix? No, not win the Bahrain Grand Prix. Will he win a race in 2025? That's today's question of the day, if we've got this far. Will Andrea, Kimi, Antonelli win a race in 2025
Great job there, mate.
for Mercedes?
So you'll be coming into
I think he might. I think it's going to be one of those lucky victories that he's just going to do well in, then the top two are going to crash out and he's just going to roll up into it. Something along those lines. That's what he's going to do. But he was unstoppable today. He was absolutely unstoppable. Got out into the race lead. Okay, we got lucky with the red flag and the virtual safety car, but you take the breaks as they come to you.
Formula One's newest team, shattering all expectations here.
It was a truly excellent win, with everything working together for the team and driver.
And you love to see this. The whole team celebrating this magnificent result. Well, Kareem, how do you think they'll be feeling in the team garage at the end of that?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And that then marks the end of our time here in Hungary.
Next time, the teams will be adding another year to the legend of Spa-Francorchamps. Anything can happen at the Belgian Grand Prix.
Take the breaks as they come to you, as a good friend said to me. But your winner, Andrea, Kimi, Antonelli, Pourchaire up 6 places to take P2. There is no stop. I mean, one of my commenters says it's boring, this Chaseliner domination. Now you know how it felt when McLaren were dominating. Oh, 1 point is the distance. We've got the constructors' title. It's just a case of when. Whoa! What's this from McLaren? What's this from McLaren? A fast pit stop? That never happens over on the papaya side. And I mean that never happens over on the papaya side. $1.3 million in the bank account, and I am about to go take a nice sip of hot chocolate while I save this clip and get on to the race end. Alright then, we got the underfloor manufactured. All good in the hood. We got the suspension manufactured, which is brilliant. And the side pods manufactured. That should be the last upgrades. Oh, that is filthy. So is that, to be fair, because she is developing at a rate of knots. Alright, you've had your boardroom. That's fine. Mid-season review tells us that we are on course for something beautiful. And I mean it, we're on course for something absolutely beautiful. That looks all good there. Oh, they want to. Who are we keeping an eye on here? Arvid no. You want to change the deadline? No. Can we pay the $175,000 to get it in sooner, please? Thank you. Thank you. Because we need it. We need it, unfortunately. whether we all like it or not. Right, let's sort out the failures. Oh, do we not have any of that? We might need to manufacture a couple then. We might need to manufacture a couple to make sure that we have all of our stuff together. Because who doesn't like stuff? I know I like stuff. Stuff is good. And when I say stuff is good, I mean stuff is good. There we go, that's sorted. I need my hair cutting on Thursday, don't I? Yes. All that is good. So I would say we are just about done then, folks. Let me just grab this right here. As I say, thank you all for watching. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe if you've not done so. In a moment, playlists will appear all around. Go check out some more Rockstar Pool 69 content at your viewing pleasure. In the meantime, though, stay safe, be kind to each other. You can't be kind, but no place will come kind to people. I will see you tomorrow for the Belgian Grand Prix in season number 4. I think we all know what we call that around here, don't we? Yeah. We call that a massive W episode for the team. I'll see you all tomorrow for the Belgian Grand Prix, ladies and gentlemen, then.